Okay, let's check out our new topic today. We have a destructing. So we are going to discuss about the destructing. So destructing basically means taking an value out of an array or object and storing them in a variables. So what does this means? Array means a position, object means a value. So it is going to take out the positions and a value and storing them to the variables. So we have an example. Let's see step by step. So for example, I just made a variables bag is equal to, here inside a bag what we have, book, pen, laptop. So I just made a array, and then what I have done is I have put the this array into the position wise, right? So array or object, it says array or object, right? So I'm putting it into the position wise. So I have let book is our first, pen is our second, and laptop is our third. So I have initialization, I have done the initialization of the positions, and then after initializations I just what I did is console.log first, console.log second, console.log third. So this is how we can do. So without so if I didn't use a destructing, then I have to open the bag one item at a time, like let first is equal to bag 0, right? This is our, because this is an array always start from 0. So 0 1 2, so I have to open every item each time. But if I use the destruction, I can unpack everything at once. So this is how the destructing is work in a position, based on the position wise, right? And we have other as well. We have array destructions. So in array destructing, what we are going to do here is, for example, I have taken example. So same example, I have laid the bag book A, pen B, laptop C, right? And this is how I am going to print our value. Whatever we have inside our bag, I'm going to print like this: A, B, and C, not in term of a positions, but by creating a variable, by creating an A, B, and C. I just print A, B, and C in terms of book, pen, and laptop. This is how it is going to print. So think of it like book is A, pen is B, and laptop is C. So same like a positions, but I'm just putting a variable here, and this is a positions. I mean, this is positions, right? So if you want to like if you want to skip a value, for example, I only want a book and laptop, and I don't want to print a pen, so you can simply skip that value. For example, how you can do is, simply you can write is first and third and back. So this is how you are going to skip this is a skipping part. You can skip it because we have not written a second one, right? So if you want to skip a second one, you can simply leave the space with a comma, and then you are good to go, and you just need to print the first and third, and it is going to print our book and laptop. So this is how the skip value works. And we have our another one, we have our object destructions, destructuring, sorry. And then in object destructuring, it use the positions, it use the property name, right? For example, I have taken one example. So I have taken one example of and I have made an object. First of all, inside an object, I have made a name is Ram, age is 22, country is USA. And here again, what I have done here is I have done the object. So name matches the object name property, age also matches the age name property, and country also matches the country name property. So what does it going to print? It is going to simply print the RAM 22 and USC. So it's going to print the value, right? Now what are we going to do here is if you say this is an object, right, and it has a, we have printed it in the order right? Name, age and country, we have print it in the order. If you do not want to print in order also, object does not matter in that case. So if you want to print, like I want to print the age now and then name and then country, then you can print in the in that order, because object does not matter in case of a position. So if you want to print it like that as well. And if you want to rename the variable, if you want to, like I do not like the variable name, like I do not like a name variable, then I can simply rename it. How we can rename is, simply I'm going to write name is to full name and then person, and then I'm simply going to print the full name. So this is how I'm going to rename it, right? So this is how rename. And default values is what is going to happen if a property does not exist, you can provide a default value. So what does that mean? So here if we have, here we have, okay, so I have provided a name and age, but I have forgotten to put a country, so I can default put the default value. Like how? So I'm just writing a late here, and then here name and age, and I just want to put up default value, which is a country, which I'm going to put is USA. So this is how I'm going to put an default value, and just simply print it, console.log name, console.log age, console.log country. So this is how the default value can be also printed in a destructions. And now we have a rest destructions. So simply rest instructions, in rest instruction is also mean uh, uh, so for example, let's take a example here. I have taken a number, so late numbers is equal to 10, 20 and 30, right? And then here late, I have put on here late a, and then I just given a 1, 2 and 3 dot dash and reset, right? So this is a, let's say this is a dot, this is a dot, okay. So a and then dot 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 3 dot and reset is equal to number. So console.log a and reset. So what does it print? It just print the 10, and then it is going to print 20 and 30. Why it is going to print like that? So this is a remaining order. Let's suppose it's a remaining order, and this is a remaining order, and this is a, this, and one is a remaining order, and other is a, is always is in the array. And let's say this is a remaining value and this is a remaining order, others, right? So let's think like that. And it is always in the inside the array. And if we also want to, if there is only one value, let's say in array it only have a one value, so numbers is equal to 10, right? So it only have a one value, and then you just write a late here a, and then other is reset is equal to numbers, and then console.log here a, and then console.log reset. So what is going to print is, simply it is going to print 10, this is a remaining value, and other one is reset. If it does not have any other value also, it is going to print that. So if we have a 20 here, and I'm going to print a, b and reset, and also console.log b, then it is going to print 10, 20, and then in remaining value it is going to print that. So this is how the reset is worked, I mean rest restructuring is work. Okay, let's talk about our next topic, which is about a spread. So spread means expand the values. So basically it is going to expand our values, and here I have taken one simple example. Here late numbers is equal to, I have taken a 10, 20 and 30, and I have just print a numbers. So basically without a spread, what is going to print is 10, 20 and 30 inside an array. So this is our an output. So again, what if I do here, console.log dot numbers, so this is a spread, so numbers, then output will be 10, 20 and 30. right? So without an array, so it is going to expand everything. So in before topic we have written rest destructing. So here rest destructing, it is going to put everything, it is going to only put the remaining one order one and other one into the remaining one will be other remaining values and other will be remaining orders. So here we have a spread which is which is going to expand every values, is in every value, right? So here we have a combine arrays. So in combine arrays, how we are going to combine our spread values is we simply going to put our, let's say for example, boys we have Ram and Hari, and girls we have Sita and Gita. So we are in students, what it is going to happen here is I'm going to merge and I'm going to combine both of them. So how I'm going to combine is I'm just going to put here the spread and then spread boys and spread girls, right? So and I'm simply going to print the output which is a students. And why it is going to print Ram, Hari, Sita, Gita inside an array is, first of all, dot boys will just give us output Ram and Hari. Dot girls will give us only the Sita and Gita. But we have made up into inside the student, which is an our new array, and that's why it is going to become inside an output will be inside an array. So this is how we are going to get our combined arrays. Moving on, we have our another example. So we have an example here, how we are going to let's say add a number or add anything. For example, I'm taking in numbers 1 to 5 and I'm going to put a new numbers is equal to, I'm just simply because I'm going to add a 0 and 6 and put the dot numbers in between, as you can put here also as well. I'm just want to put in the between, and I'm going to add the numbers here. So our final output will be 0 1 2 5 6. So this is going to be how we are going to combine it. Now let's begin with another example, which is a spread with an object. So as we have known the example of an object about the rest, moving on with the objects, we have, first of all, we need to make an object which is an late person is equal to name is Hari and age is 27. So what are we going to do here is simply we are going to make a new variable which is a dot person, and then simply going to copy it. So what it is going to print, it is going to print name is equal to Ram, age is to 27. It is going to print that. So if you want to merge the object, then what you can do here is you can simply write like our late here person we have. Now for example, late here, let's say an address here. If you are going to put an address where country is to USA, right? So if it is, then you can simply combine both of them by using what, late users is equal to here simply put dot person dot here address, right? And then simply you can print by writing a console.log here inside it users. So this is how it is going to print, and how it is going to give us an output is our output will be name is Ram, age is 27, address country will be USA. So this is how it is going to give us. So here this is how the spread with object is going to merge.